was about the what your federation can do to help out the OFWs and the cruise ships, which were, of course, we all know that Filipino seafarers make up a huge population of
Yeah.
seafarers around the world. Is there something that you can do to help them make their case,
And
get
it's
their
likely it won't be the last.
right?
It's
Yes.
going to happen again.
It will happen again. It will be here to stay until we are in this kind of an administration. But we are connecting with the embassy, the labor attaché as well, and hopefully be able to connect with the ship owners because these are Filipino citizens, but at the same time, being Filipino-Americans here, living here, we cannot just leave them without helping them. So in NAFA, we have 14 regions all across the United States, and most especially like this one is it happened in Virginia, which is our capital region. We are putting, coming together and looking at talking to lawyers, giving them access if we can, and collaborating with other Filipino-American organizations to help out the ship workers, the cruise line workers.
What can the ship company or the cruise line company do to help them?
Well, I think they got their jobs because of they applied to the ship owners, right, or the cruise line. So that is what I believe should happen. They should come in and take a look at what's going on with their workers. Although we cannot just, as I said earlier, just leave them behind and do nothing about it.
Well, Mariela, in terms of immigration, the bulk of undocumented Filipino immigrants are mostly in California. Do you have reports on how they're being treated? And the Philippine government has encouraged them to reach out for assistance with embassies and consulates. How effective has that been, based on what you know?
Based on what I know, well, for example, I am here in Washington, the state of Washington, which is the other Washington. We have about 10 Filipinos detained in our Tacoma Detention Center. And this is also happening in different states at the moment. There is, and most of them are green card holders. When you are a green card holder, you are still a Filipino citizen. So there is the Vienna Treaty, wherein that says that when anything happens to a Filipino, for any citizen, Filipino citizen, for example, they do have the right to connect with the embassy so that the embassy can give them legal advice or maybe give them a pro bono lawyer, make sure that they're okay. So the Philippine embassy in my jurisdiction right now, which is the consulate office in San Francisco, have been helping our kababayans who are actually detained, and we have successfully already 2 or 3 of them have already been released, while the others are still being worked on by our representative here and also and lawyers. The problem is wala silang masyadong pera para kumuha ng abogado. So this is where we as a community again come together and raise money so they could pay for an attorney. It is going to be here. It'll be here to stay, I believe so.
Is there any commonality among all those that are detained or arrested? Anong common wala?
They're all different. But if you are a green card holder, you for example coming back from the Philippines, you get detained. There is a reason why. Okay, could be that you had a conviction before, and meron kang kaso, as I said. The thing is, they've been so looking for anything and everything, and at the same time sometimes there's no reason.
Okay.
They do have, according to what I've read, they do have a quota per day to come up with so many.
So
So many
green card holders are can be arrested without cause.
Yeah, yes, they can be arrested, but they really should. Kailangan malinis ang record nila. So one of our lawyer friends truly advised us, if you think you had something before in the past, you might as well get yourself screened by an attorney before traveling. And this is what we keep saying. You want to travel back to the Philippines, make sure that when you're coming back, malinis ang records ninyo. It also can happen to U.S. citizens. And it is happening to U.S. citizens because of moving violations. You have an infraction. Yun lang. One of my friend's friend actually it happened that way in San Francisco, and I was truly shocked to hear that over a week ago. So we don't know. We are always, I feel scared. I travel a lot and I go home to the Philippines every year. And this time I keep saying, maybe I should put it off for a little while and until maybe 2 or 3 years. But yeah, it's better to have yourselves screened first before traveling outside of the U.S. if you are a Filipino green card holder or a U.S. citizen.
We will
Naturalized.
continue to coordinate with your organization and monitor the situation. We thank you so much for your time. That
Okay,
was
thank you so
Mariela
much, lady.
Fletcher.
Thank you.